Hi everyone, welcome again to another episode, and today we're gonna make macarrones con queso, which somebody requested this recipe from my Spanish channel, and I will gladly translate it for you guys because I know it's been a long time since I don't upload nothing. It's not like the American macaroni and cheese, but you guys are gonna like this because it has a tomato sauce on it. It's very delicious. Okay, so we are gonna need a couple of tomatoes, about six. Also, we're gonna need cloves of garlic, which are gonna be about three of them. Half piece of an onion. We're also gonna need some cheese. This is called gouda cheese, or I think in English is gouda cheese. Or if you cannot find it, you can also use Monterey Jack or any other that you like. And here we also have some fresh cheese, which here in Mexico is called queso canasto, but I know you will not be able to find it in other places, but you can use any fresh cheese of your choice. Look for those ingredients in the Spanish section of the supermarket, okay? This is our pasta here. As you can see in the bag, it's called a macaron. It has in the middle sort of like a hole. I don't know if you guys could see it. I know most of you are not going to be able to find this in the supermarket. It's called macaroni. There are some places they have it, but if you don't find it, use any other pasta of your choice. You could substitute it with this penne rigate, which is very good too. So whatever pasta you can find in your supermarket, you can use. We're gonna need about 400 grams of it, okay? We're gonna need also some salt, 2 bay leaves, a little bit of oil, one of these chicken cubes, chicken bouillon, and also, so that I don't forget, a little bit of butter. Half a stick of unsalted butter, okay? So this is all the ingredients we need for this, and let's get started. First off, we're gonna cook our pasta. I will add to the water the 2 bay leaves, a little bit of oil, and a teaspoon of salt. I'm not gonna wait for this to come to a boil because it's not necessary. So I always have this thing of breaking the pasta in two. It's a personal thing that I do always. So if you guys wanna place it in the entire pasta, it's up to you, but I'll always do this, okay? So as soon as it comes to a boil, we're gonna cook it for 10 minutes, and meanwhile this is cooking, we're gonna make our tomato sauce, which is very simple to make. I have here the tomatoes. By the way, if you guys see a lot of stuff, don't pay attention to it because I made twice the recipe, so that's why you're gonna see a lot of ingredients. So I'm gonna cut these tomatoes, which are very ripe, and I'm gonna place them in the blender. I'm gonna do this in two parts because it's a lot of tomatoes. But here I'm gonna add the garlic and the onion. And I'm gonna put a little bit of water. Don't put too much, probably just 1 cup of water, because we want this sauce to be thicker. We don't want it to be thin like a soup, like in a sopa de fideo or something like that. Meanwhile, I have this pot with a little bit of oil, and when the oil is hot, I'm going to pour my tomato sauce, okay? And I'm just gonna season this with the cube of chicken bouillon. And first, you want to mix this up because the chicken bouillon tends to be has a lot of salt in it. So just mix this and then just taste it and see if it does need salt or not. Leave this here for about 10 minutes. Our pasta is ready. We want it to be al dente. We don't want it too soft. When that happens, you have to drain it, and after you drain it, place it in cold water so that this doesn't go bad, because if you leave it in the hot water, it's going to stick and all those pieces are going to stick to each other and it's going to be a mess. So leave it in cold water, and don't worry about it. This sauce has been here for about 10 minutes. I turn it off and it's done. So now that I have here all my ingredients, guys, we're going to start by adding a couple of slices of the butter here at the bottom of this pan, okay? This pan is called molde milagro. It's very good for making cakes on the stove. But if you don't have it, don't worry about it. We're going to make another batch in another pot later. And so then we're going to add a little bit of the macaronis of the pasta. Then we're going to place a couple of slices of the cheese. This is the fresh cheese or canazo cheese. Then we're going to add some of this gouda cheese. If you can slice this cheese a little bit on the thick side, it's much better, okay? Then place a little bit of the tomato sauce. Don't put too much because we don't want to make a soup here. So just put enough so that the pasta is not too dry, okay? Then we're going to repeat the same process. We're going to add a couple of slices of butter in the middle. Then another layer of pasta. And the same thing, guys. We're going to add then another layer of butter. This is going to go on top, so the butter is going to go in 3 different places. Add the cheese, again the Gouda cheese. If you cannot find Gouda cheese, guys, you can use mozzarella, you can use Muenster cheese, any cheese that grates that you like, okay? If you cannot find the fresh cheese, you can delete it, and trust me, guys, this is gonna be just amazing. You gotta have to try and make this recipe, okay? And to finish this off, we're gonna add a little bit more of the tomato sauce, okay? And this is done. I'm gonna place this mold here on the stove. As I said, this is special mold, but don't worry about it. We can make this in another pot of your choice, the ones you have on your kitchen. Just that if you happen to have this kind of mold, it's gonna taste so much better, but don't worry about it. We're gonna make it in this other pot, which is very common that we have on the kitchens. And you are going to do the same thing, guys. Add a layer of butter, a layer of macaroni, a layer of cheese. This is the fresh one. A layer of the other cheese that's going to melt. Some tomato sauce, not too much, as I said. If you want to add a lot, it's just going to be up to you, but it's not necessary. Okay, so repeat the same steps that we made for the other one. And that is it, guys. This pasta, trust me, guys, it's gonna be very, very simple to make, and the kids are gonna love this. I mean, I'm not a kid, and I love this pasta like you have no idea. The person who gave me this recipe is very nice because she has been keeping this for such a long time, and she gave it to me, and I am giving it to you guys. So please make it and let me know if you like it on the comments. So we're gonna leave these 2 pastas here about 15 to 20 minutes on low. As soon as it comes to a boil, lower the heat because we don't want it boiling too much. So just leave it simmering, and look at this, guys. 20 minutes after, this looks just delicious and it tastes delicious, and I hope you guys make this. And if you guys want me to upload more videos, please share this video, leave me a comment. Those kind of things encourage us a lot to make more videos for you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna serve this macaroni and cheese, or macarrones con queso, as you want to call it. It's up to you, but trust me, guys, it's gonna be just amazing and you won't regret it. Even if you guys change the cheeses, it's gonna be amazing. So thank you for joining me on this recipe. I hope you like it, and as I said, let me know in the comments You can go to my Spanish channel, La Receta de la Abuelita, and request some of the videos there are on the other channel so that I can translate it for you guys, okay? I'm going to leave the link of the main Spanish channel below in the description so that you guys can check it out and you can leave me some feedback there, okay? Me and my husband are going to taste this as we always do, so that you can crave this recipe that you're gonna let me know in the comments later if you liked it or not. And I hope you have enjoyed this video, guys, as much as I do. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. See you next time. Bye.